YouTube, man, what the hell going on, good people? What the hell going on? It's your boy Rex here, and today we're gonna have to WWE wrestlers who were caught in 4K. They was caught in 4K doing something they weren't supposed to be doing, or they were just caught in a, from this video I'm seeing right here. Randy Orton looking, but hey, she got them open. What I supposed to look at? I'm sorry, but hey, they're there. You know what I'm saying? They're there. But anyway, so hop to the video. You know what I'm saying? Good Gracie, y'all. Hope y'all have a good day, blessed day. You know, all that good old fashioned stuff to the universe. Put it out there. I hope you have a good day. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, before we hop to the video, you know what I'm saying? We're going to see what the hell going on. What the hell?
Wrestler for the hypocrisy. This wrestler once had principles and rules they've gotten back on months or years later, and more often than not, they can't even justify their own actions. Join us now as WrestleMania looks at 10 WWE wrestlers who
Caught
were
in
caught
4K.
4K. Present appeared on mainstream media. These appearances
Ain't
were
nothing wrong
designed to
with it.
defend WWE's honor, as there was a ton of backlash centered on WWE, especially in relation to the use of steroids in pro wrestling. WWE star Mr. Kennedy would appear.
Then, who was that? What's his name? Bro. Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle said he was doing cocaine. Whole bunch of it.
Here on Fox News following Benoit's passing, but this was an appearance which would completely expose him, as in the interview Kennedy would claim that he doesn't take steroids, and for the most part everyone believed him. However, just weeks later, Kennedy was named as a steroid recipient in the famous Signature Pharmacy scandal. Kennedy was simply a liar. It looked incredibly bad on WWE and didn't exactly present the company in a positive manner.
Mr. Kennedy wasn't even like muscular, or at least even look like he took anything. He could just get that in the gym. Like, what the hell he working out for? I mean, not working out. Well, what he taking steroids for? He wasn't even like that jacked.
Number 9, Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's WWE release in 2021 came as a massive surprise. Strowman was one of the top stars in WWE, but budget cuts resulted in WWE cutting ties with the former Universal Champion. Following his release, Strowman was stating in several public interviews that he would not under any circumstances wrestle for any company outside of WWE. Naturally, Strowman quickly went back on his promise. Strowman would wrestle on several shows, but it was when
This what people gotta understand, man. Bills keep coming. You gotta do stuff. Bills keep coming. I don't think he got kids. I don't know if he got kids, but hey, sometimes you gotta look out for your family. Ain't no telling what that man had going on. He needs some money. Like, of course, when you get fired from somewhere, you don't just sit your ass at home and do nothing. You gotta do something. Unless you done saved up some money, but she eventually, you know what I'm saying? What goes up must come down. Shit go down. It's gonna go down eventually. So I never understood why people get mad when WWE wrestlers go to AEW. Like, probably more money and less time being there. Like, ain't that's what everybody want? More money and less time being there. So why when people do it, they get pissed? Don't understand it. But okay.
Strowman eventually returned to WWE in 2022, where Strowman's lies were exposed. Upon his return, Strowman would be claiming in interviews that he kept his word and he didn't wrestle outside of WWE. Fans were quick to call out Strowman for this bizarre lie and the rewriting of his own career history. Number 8, Chris Jericho.
Don't get it,
the Capitol riots in 2021 revealed a number of wrestlers' political allegiances. In relation to Chris Jericho, he would claim that his wife wasn't present at the riot. However, fans were skeptical of Jericho's claims.
I ain't know
Jericho and his
married.
wife were known to be Trump supporters, thanks to records showing Jericho making a substantial donation to Trump's presidential campaign. Jericho.
Yo, ain't nothing wrong with why people got mad at people for being Trump supporters. Not everybody a Trump supporter. Not everybody love Trump, because what the hell we going through? Not everybody love him. I used to say I love Trump. People used to get mad at me. Like, I just love Trump because his money. I'm not into politics, nothing. But hey, black folks loved Trump before he became president. I don't know why when he became president they hated him. I don't understand it. I'm not into politics like I just said, but I just love Trump for him speaking his mind. He gonna tell you what he gonna do, and he gonna do it. So that's just what I love him for. And he love money. Everybody love money. So hey, it is what it is. That's all I love. All the other shit from 1976 shit, I don't know about it. Okay, so that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But I never understood why people got so mad for people being Trump supporters. I just didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Jericho's claim would be disproven when his wife would update her Instagram photo to her being in attendance at the actual riot. His wife would be sporting pro-Trump merchandise and appeared to be having a great time at the
What's
infamous
wrong
event.
with that?
Social media didn't just call out Jericho for this, but they also made hilarious puns and memes, including one fan on social media tweeting, "Break the Capitol walls down." Number 7, The Boogeyman.
I never
The
attended
Boogeyman's
nothing like
WWE
that, though, so
career didn't
you
exactly
gotta
get
worry
off
about
the
me
best
doing
of
that shit.
starts. Before he was given the spooky worm-eating character, he was just trying to get a foot in the door in WWE. The way he attempted to do this was by lying about his age. Back in 2004, during the tryouts for Tough Enough, the Boogeyman would claim that he was just 30 years old.
No, he
This was an
was.
outright lie, as Boogeyman in reality was 40 years of age. Once WWE officials found out about the lie, Boogeyman was cut immediately.
Damn.
However, the Boogeyman would get the last laugh when he was eventually offered a developmental deal in WWE. That's when the infamous character was born. WWE executive Bruce Pritchard would discuss the Boogeyman's lie on an episode of his Something to Wrestle With podcast
Why it's
and
so cold,
stated,
man? It's always cold.
All I
here.
remember was Marty being a part of the big cattle call for talent, and when they got in, he said he was 30. He said, "Really, are you only 30 years old?" And he stuck to it, man. And they had him go on the start.
So this was like I would say AJ Styles. AJ Styles up there, Drew McIntyre up there. LA Knight. Why everybody made a big deal about LA Knight age? Like, why does it matter how old the person is to wrestle? I don't get it. Some people just be picking at shit. Like, I love all of them. Like, why does it matter how old he is? As long as they can still wrestle, that's all that matters. Okay.
Where's your license? He said, "Well, I don't have it here. It's in my car." It's okay, great. We'll wait.
He never got
And
it.
everything shut down, and Marty's standing there, and I said, "Yeah, we'll wait." He left the ring, ran to his car, got his license, came back and gave it to him. Like, Marty, you're not 30 years old. Like,
Number 6, Booker T. In the aftermath of Sasha Banks and Naomi walking out of WWE in May 2022, one of the wrestlers who was overly critical was WWE legend Booker T. Booker would claim that if he was in their position, he would have simply done his job and he wouldn't have broken WWE tradition. Now this was an interesting comment from Booker. but it
Didn't he
showed
quit
complete
before?
Hypocrisy. For some context, in 2009,
yeah.
when Booker was in TNA officials booked him to lose to Matt Morgan. Booker simply didn't like these creative plans and outright refused to lose to Morgan if the creative remained intact. Booker felt so disrespected that he decided to part ways with TNA. This is a similar situation to the one that Banks and Naomi were in, yet Booker simply ignored his own
I never
established
understood that
history and
situation.
like a total hypocrite in the process. Number 5, Shawn Michaels.
I never got their situation. They were champion. Were they supposed to lose the titles that night for some odd reason? I'm guessing. I can't remember. That was in 2020, so don't be on me. Shit.
The Montreal Screwjob is one of the
It's
most
fucking cold.
well-known
Maybe I got on
controversies
shorts.
in all of
Surprise.
wrestling. When the Screwjob first went down on that fateful night in November 97, Shawn Michaels insisted to Bret Hart that he had nothing to do with the Screwjob.
He lied.
But in reality, HBK was heavily involved and influential in the decision to screw Hart on his last night in the company. The decision for HBK to portray an innocent pawn was that of Vince McMahon. According to HBK in his autobiography, McMahon wanted to take all the blame for the screwjob and wanted to avoid damaging HBK's reputation.
He still got
However,
punched in the
HBK
face.
was notoriously a poor liar, and it didn't take long for Hart to find out the true extent of his involvement. Hart would have a ton of resentment towards HBK for the next 13 years. That was until the two reconciled in 2010
13
and have since
years.
worked together on several WWE related projects. Number 4, CM Punk.
He hate Bret Hart. Bret Hart. What's his sign? Because he just hate everybody. I mean, he gonna hate everybody, but he hate for a long goddamn time. What the fuck? Let me see what Bret Hart's sign is. I don't know the signs, but I just wonder if it's true or not. I ain't even gonna look it up. But like Goldberg, he just hate Goldberg. What he called that man? He called that man Bill. He called that man by his first name.
And one of the wrestlers who was quick to support Sasha Banks and Naomi walking out of WWE was CM Punk. Punk would praise the actions of Banks and Naomi in a number of interviews, but it was one tweet which led to a ton of controversy. Punk would tweet, "Doesn't matter if your opinion of your coworker is positive or negative, stand with them, because they'll do the same thing to you and you'll wish someone helped. Trust me, you're expendable. Together,
what he lied
you're
about that?
unstoppable." Shortly after this tweet, AEW would turn to chaos as it was reported that MJF walked out of the company. Instead of sticking to his own principles, Punk went silent. Punk had nothing to say and ultimately sounded like the biggest hypocrite in the world. Additionally, Punk's comments about standing with his co-workers were examined when talent such as Miro and Andrade were tweeting their dissatisfaction with their AEW position, but yet again, Punk would fail to comment. Number 3.
I think AEW had so many people. It was just too many people. You couldn't fit all them people in the show. Ric Flair, goodness gracious. They even talk about Ric Flair retiring. He'll never wrestle again. That man just had so many wives, and they were divorcing him and all type of shit. He just was fucked up.
3. Ric Flair.
WrestleMania
WrestleMania 24 featured the in-ring retirement of Ric Flair. Flair, following his last match, would promise that he would never wrestle again.
Yeah, then he wrestled about 3 for most of the time.
Shawn Michaels. However, just a few years after the WrestleMania encounter, Flair would be wrestling in TNA. These matches were poorly received and Flair was called out for going back on his word. Once his lackluster TNA run had come to an end, Flair would state that it's finally it. His in-ring days are officially over.
Shit.
But then in 2022, it was announced that Flair would be coming out of retirement for one more match. Flair would team with Andrade against the duo of Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. This was billed as the last match of Flair, and Flair was adamant that this was the last hurrah. Unfortunately, just a few days after the match had taken place, Flair informed the media that he regretted saying it was going to be his last match, as he has a desire to wrestle again.
Oh my god.
Fans felt disrespected, but this was nothing new from Flair, as he's made a career out of fake retirements. Number 2. Hulk Hogan. A Hulk Hogan can be called several unflattering terms, with the latter perhaps being the most common. Hogan has made a number of unusual claims throughout his life, and a strong portion of them have been disproven. Take for instance the time he claimed that he was supposed to star in the 2008 hit movie The Wrestler. When Hogan first revealed this, fans took it with a grain of salt, as Hogan's acting ability was certainly questionable. Embarrassingly, it was later revealed by the director of the movie, Darren Aronofsky, that Hogan was never even considered to be in the movie.
You know how fucking pissed I'll be? God damn. What John Cena did. Hulk Hogan, they just said he was all for himself, so. Yeah. If that's the only one they came up with, that shouldn't be
number 2. And number 1, John Cena. Now, the issues between Cena and The Rock that were presented on TV in 2011 and 2012 were very much real. The Rock took issue with comments Cena had made to the UK media. Cena had stated that The Rock is a hypocrite for claiming he loves WWE
he did the same
and wrestling
thing
in general, but then distancing himself completely and going off to Hollywood. The Rock believed that this presented him in a bad light. It was one of the reasons The Rock decided to work a program with Cena. However, in recent years, Cena has done the exact same thing he initially criticized The Rock for. Cena has left WWE behind and is now a full-time Hollywood megastar. Cena has starred in several hit movies such as Fast and Furious, and even his own HBO Max show. In Cena's defense, he's discussed his hypocrisy at length, and he's revealed how sorry he is for his initial claims, and he realizes how stupid they sound in hindsight.
That's crazy. Yeah, John Cena was crazy. I'm like, John Cena did the same thing, but John Cena did every chance he got, he did come back. Every chance he got, he still wrestled. He still carry on a match. He putting over talent. But yeah, that was interesting. I didn't know Boogeyman told him before he was 30. They said you was 40 or some shit. So yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm surprised. the whole Hogan was number 2 though. I would have thought that shouldn't even been on there. They could have came up with something else. It's an old video though. So, but anyway, if any more moments they missing or something, or like no. But anyway, like the video, like, comment, subscribe, share, help me get monetized. Shit, peace.